This is an exciting question. Did ancient Filipinos have connections with other civilizations around the world? The answer might surprise you. Let's look at a verse from the Bible that reads, "From one man, God made all the nations, that they should inhabit the whole earth." Acts 17-26. This passage from the Bible tells us that all nations and people groups trace their ancestry back to one common ancestor, which implies that ancient Filipinos could have had links with other cultures and civilizations across the globe. Now let's think about this in the context of our ancestors. If all people are related, then the first Filipinos weren't just limited to the islands. They were part of a larger web of humanity spreading across the earth. So could it be that our ancestors didn't just live in the Philippines, but also explored and settled in other parts of the world? Imagine the possibilities. Ancient Filipinos traveling across vast oceans in their iconic Barangay boats, connecting with diverse cultures and establishing settlements far beyond the shores of the Philippines. Wouldn't that be a remarkable revelation? Turns out that evidence supports this idea. Archaeologists have discovered the remains of Barangay boats buried in Butuan, providing valuable insights into the maritime traditions of our ancestors. These boats were not just used for local travel, but also for long-distance voyages. Just imagine the courage and skill it took for ancient Filipinos to navigate the open seas, braving the challenges of long-distance travel. They were true seafarers, exploring uncharted waters and venturing into the unknown. Their navigational skills and seamanship were truly remarkable. But what about the Bible connection? Is there any link between the ancient Filipinos and the stories found within its pages? Absolutely. The concept of migration and the spread of people groups is a prominent theme in the Bible. Consider the story of Noah and his family after the Great Flood. The Bible states that they and their descendants spread across the earth. Genesis 9:19. Could it be that some of them ended up in the Philippines, establishing the first Filipino communities? This biblical account offers an intriguing perspective on the origins of the first Filipinos. Imagine Noah's descendants reaching the Philippine Islands and adapting to the local environment, eventually becoming the ancestors of the indigenous Filipino tribes. It's an exciting thought that connects ancient Filipinos to a global narrative found in the Bible. Now hold on to your seats because I'm about to reveal something that might surprise you. Recent DNA studies have shed new light on the fascinating connections between ancient Filipinos and the people of Madagascar. That's right. Filipinos and those living in Madagascar share genetic similarities, suggesting ancient Filipinos migrated to this remote island thousands of kilometers away. This discovery is nothing short of remarkable. Think about the incredible journeys our ancestors must have undertaken to reach such distant lands. Their adventurous spirit and determination knew no bounds. And here's another interesting fact. Chinese records from the 9th century mention trade with a land called Mai, believed to be the Philippines. Our ancestors were not isolated. They were actively engaged in trade with neighboring countries, exchanging valuable goods and establishing economic ties. It's fascinating to learn about the extent of ancient Filipino influence and their role in international trade networks. Imagine the bustling ports and marketplaces where merchants from different nations gathered to exchange their wares. Our ancestors were part of this vibrant global community. Here's where things get really interesting. The Bible tells us that Filipinos traded gold with other nations. It seems our ancestors were not just ordinary people, were skilled traders and craftspeople, producing high-quality goods that were sought after far and wide. In ancient times, gold held immense value. The fact that Filipinos were trading it suggests a thriving economy and advanced craftsmanship. Imagine the intricate gold ornaments created by Filipino artisans, showcasing their talent and artistic skill. These precious items served as tangible representations of their culture and craftsmanship. One of the most captivating aspects of ancient Filipino culture was their boat-building expertise. The Barangay boats were not only symbols of their seafaring traditions, but also masterpieces of craftsmanship. Now let's delve deeper into the remarkable journeys these boats took. Ancient Filipinos embarked on expeditions to distant lands, driven by their adventurous spirit and desire for exploration. Their travels took them to far-off places, connecting them with other cultures and expanding their knowledge of the world. But why did Filipinos travel so far? What motivated them to venture into the unknown? It's fascinating to explore the reasons behind their journeys. Was it the pursuit of new trade routes, the quest for resources, or simply the desire to discover what lay beyond the horizon? The answer may lie in the adventurous spirit that continues to thrive in the Filipino people today. Speaking of adventure, check out this. During excavations in Butuan, archaeologists discovered remnants of Balongay boats buried in the ground. These boats, once magnificent vessels that sailed the seas, were carefully placed in the earth, offering us a glimpse into ancient Filipino burial practices. The discovery of these boats provided invaluable insights into the maritime heritage of the Philippines. It's mind-blowing to think that our ancestors held such expertise in boat building and sea navigation. The techniques they employed and the journeys they undertook were truly remarkable. Now let's talk about one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Filipino culture, the Babayan script. This unique writing system played a vital role in preserving their history and knowledge. Can you imagine the scribes carefully etching letters onto various surfaces, recording important events, stories, and teachings? The Babayan script was not just a means of communication, but a testament to the intellectual prowess of our ancestors. Their ability to develop a writing system showcased their intelligence and desire to preserve their cultural heritage. But wait, there's more. Ancient Filipinos weren't just explorers and traders. They were also devout worshippers of a higher power. Archaeological findings revealed traces of their religious beliefs and rituals, offering us a glimpse into their spiritual practices. They created altars and offered sacrifices, demonstrating their deep connection to the divine. This reverence for the spiritual realm shaped their worldview and influenced their daily lives. As we continue to uncover more about the lost history of the Philippines before Magellan, it's important to remember that every artifact, every inscription, and every piece of oral tradition brings us closer to our roots. It allows us to pay homage to the incredible journey of our ancestors and acknowledge their contributions to shaping our identity. In conclusion, the history of the Philippines before Magellan is a testament to the resilience, ingenuity, and adventurous spirit of our ancestors. They were explorers, traders, religious individuals, and master craftsmen. Their legacy lives on in the vibrant culture and rich heritage of the Philippines today. As we reflect on our past, let us celebrate the achievements of those who came before us and draw inspiration from their extraordinary journeys. Before we wrap up this incredible journey through time, I want to leave you with a thought. Who do you think you are? Ask. As you ponder this question, consider the adventurous spirit of our ancestors and the biblical connections that tie us to a global narrative. Embrace your identity and celebrate the unique blend of history, faith, and culture that makes you who you are. Remember, you are part of a rich legacy that stretches back thousands of years. Your story is an integral part of the grand tapestry of human history. So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep celebrating the amazing journey that brought you to this moment. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening adventure. If this video has touched your heart, please share it with others so they can also discover the hidden gems of the Philippines history. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders that surround us.